Uh, Today I'm going to talk on type of CCTV. So generally, customer will be asking that I am looking for CCTV for my house or office, home, and they want some solutions. So IP. So analog is a traditional way of the CCTV setups, and it's more economical. Uh, if you're looking for a less budget, then we suggest client to go with analog setup. But if you want to consider like how many cameras it should support, and also ideally, if a client's having less than 16 cameras requirement, okay, and their budget are very tight, then we recommend to go with analog only with a lesser distance of from camera to the DVR position. Okay. Otherwise, they can the budget permits, they can go with IP. So let's talk about what all components are there with analog cameras. You will be getting the cameras uh, that is of different shape, like dome or bullet. Dome is for indoor, and bullet is for outdoor, and it has a different lens and all that we can talk. I mean, you can reach out to us. We'll explain depends on your size requirement. Okay, and then typically you will have cameras. Then you need a coaxial cable, that is 3+1 cable, uh, and then power supply, that is called as SMPS. You need BNC DC connectors, which will connect to the camera end and as well as the DVR end. And you need a DVR box which comes with 4 channel, which can add 4 cameras, 8 channel, maximum 8 cameras can be added, 16 channel, and 32 channel, like that. Okay, then you need to have a monitor or TV to display the footage live, and you can also check the replay and all. And you need a hard disk to store the data. How many days? It all depends on how many days of data backup you need. Okay, and then you have a DC pin, that is for power supply to the camera. Some places people ask for the enclosure and all. Then we supply the separate enclosure, which will protect you from dust, water, and all. But this is not really required when you're going with the bullet cameras, because bullet cameras are weatherproof cameras. Okay, and then there will be a PVC box, that is a 4x4 box for the analog cameras, which will cameras will be mounted on this, and all these connectors like this DC pin, BNC, and all will be kept inside, and it will give you a clean look. Okay, this is all about your analog setup. So when we talk about analog, and the centralized unit will be your DVR. Uh, so I'll give you one example. How does it look like? If you go, we have a blog, a secure service blog, where we talked about essential guide to understand IP cameras and then analog cameras and all. So we have given a couple of answers on that analog camera. What is analog cameras, and then where it is useful and all. And then you will find that the connections part. Okay. So how does it look like? So consider you want to install 2 cameras. So the camera will be installed. From there, the wiring will come and go and connect to the DVR. Okay. Then you will have again another camera which will go and connect to DVR. Then you will have a power supply unit near to the DVR. From there only the power will go. And then the DVR will connect to the monitor or TV through HDMI cable or VGA cable. And then if you want to see the footage on your mobile, then we need to connect a internet cable, LAN cable or Cat6 cable to the router, which should have the internet provision. And that way you can view in the mobile when you go, so you can view from anywhere. Okay? And if someone wants to view from remote from a laptop and all, that is also possible through the video management software. Depends on the brand which you are using. Okay, so hope you understood the analog camera setup requirement. And typically, we suggest for a small setup only for cameras, because analog camera setup, because it is, if you go with bigger setup, it will be very difficult to maintain it, and the maintenance cost and all will go high. Okay. So in the further video, we talk about more about IP cameras. Thank you.